make sure. All good?
Alright.
Okay.
Hey guys, welcome back. Oh wait, hold on. Let me put this right here in the middle. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys. We have one mic because we still can't figure it out. So
No, so here's the mic situation. So I'm gonna tell them because someone out there can help us. So so we have two mics and we thought well at least I thought one of the mics was like broken. Like
malfunctioning.
malfunctioning because both of them wouldn't work at the same time. But we came to realize we switch out the mics back and forth to see if it was a mic. But it turns out I guess like my phone and like we have a whole adapter and everything, like two adapters where it doesn't drain the battery. But I guess like my phone just doesn't take. I'm guessing my phone just doesn't take two
No, it's just
microphones.
what I saw when I did research was that like I guess iPhones or iPads they can't take two microphones at the same time because it's too much. I guess like electricity for the phone, so it'll like so only one microphone will overpower the other. Basically, that's what I saw. And then we need like a special kind of adapter thingy, and I thought I ordered it, but I guess I
There's a
didn't.
lot more
Yeah.
that goes into all of
Anyway,
this.
so we're here, we're back. We have one microphone. You guys could probably hear us well. I think it's
I
not a
hope. And if you
problem.
guys do hear any cards in the background, I'm going to try to edit this out when I do
Yes.
the editing. But if you do hear any cards in the background, I apologize. We changed our scenery to like we're right here in the living room, but
Yeah.
unfortunately, we live in this city, so you can hear all the cars.
Like right on a
and-
main street. So you could
Yeah.
basically hear the cars passing by.
And it's like
And if, sorry.
and it's like a couple days before New Year, so
Before New Year.
everyone's out and about.
And also, you might hear a fish tank because we have fish.
Wait, I'm gonna turn off the fish tank filter then.
No, they're not gonna be able to breathe.
They're fine, Betsy.
Right.
They turn it off when they feed them.
Bruh.
They've gone like 2 days without it.
I
I'm
don't
just
know,
saying
man.
because then you could hear it and it makes loud noise. I'll be back. I'm gonna go take off the
Oh my
fish tank.
goodness. So we're gonna be eating some Mexican chips. I'm like Mexican chips. They're chips but from Mexico. You guys have to try it. The rufles de queso. These I stand by these. Maybe I'm like overhyping them.
Oh, it's because we got them.
Yeah, and then we have the hot Cheetos. And so if you
My
hear us
fave.
munching, it's just cause like we wanted to snack while we talk today. ASMR had us.
ASMR, guys. I'm kidding.
So yeah, I'm gonna eat a chip. I'm sorry.
Alright,
Ya
so-
se me antojó.
Going into this, anyways, Happy New Year's, guys. And we didn't even say our introduction. I'll probably put the introduction in the beginning, but just do it one more time to It's Not That Deep, It's Deeper with Las Sisters. This is episode 6. And this is Trauma Thursday. But by the time you're watching this, it's already going to be a new year. So,
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I hope you guys have your goals set straight. I hope you guys made your vision boards. And if
Yes.
you didn't, just do it now.
better late than never.
Well, yeah, so we're gonna start off how we've been starting off lately, and we're gonna pick a Let's Get Deep card from the little Let's Get Deep game because it goes with our theme. It's not that deep, it's deeper. So I'm gonna have Lori go first, like always.
You want me to go first?
Okay, you want me to go first?
Yeah, I'm licking my fingers.
Okay. I'm just gonna pick a random card. Okay, it's a deeper card, guys.
We always get deeper cards.
I know, whatever. I swear I shuffled them. This is interesting. It said, in what way are we the most different? That's a good
That's a really
question.
good one. And I think we could talk about this for hours. Too, how different we are. Well, if you guys haven't noticed, I don't know if you can tell by just looking at us. I feel like some people can tell by just looking at us, but maybe I'm just assuming. But yeah, I don't know. We're very different. We're 5 years apart. And I know a lot of people like we get it a lot where people think we're twins and we're like, no, we're not twins. And I tell them like, no, yeah, like we're 5 years apart. They're like, oh my gosh, really? Like you can't even tell. And I was like, yeah. Like I thought you guys were twins. And I was like, yeah. We get
Everyone
that a
says
lot."
that.
Yeah, but we look a
I
lot
think
like our
it's
mother.
either or. Either they think we don't look at a lot. I mean, sorry. Either they think we don't look alike at all, or they think we're twins.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between.
Yeah, but anyways, we're very much different in a lot of things. Betsy's very
We're like
sensitive.
opposites.
Betsy's very sensitive. She's very open with her emotions. I am not open with my emotions, or at least I wasn't open with my emotions.
She's being better about that.
We're healing, guys. We're healing, and I'm very like I guess more rough around the edges, I guess you can say. Like I'm more, how do you say, pesada?
She's more like, she comes off a little more aggressive, I would
Yeah.
say. She's just like a little more aggressive, or like a little intense. I feel like,
Intense.
yeah.
Just a little bit.
But I'm intense too, but it's just under.
Yeah.
It's like hidden. Not my necklace coming off this.
Bruh.
Whatever, I'm just gonna put it this
Well, it's because,
I'm
okay,
over
like,
it.
listen, just, Betsy's a Gemini. I am a Scorpio. I am a Scorpio placement and moon. And Betsy is, I don't know what your
So
placement's are.
the reason why I'm sensitive is because I'm a freaking Cancer moon. So if you guys don't know about astrology, basically your moon sign is your emotional sign. Your sun sign, which is mine, which is a Gemini, it's basically like your, I want to say like your ego self. So however you think of yourself, however you, I guess, basically like come off, I want to say. Um, and you also have your rising sign. I'm a rising Virgo. But your rising sign is how you physically come off to people, I guess.
Yeah.
And like your sun sign's more kind of like your ego self, I guess. And then moon is emotional. So yeah, Lori's a Scorpio moon, which is like, if she's not already intense, she's hella like her moon sign makes her extra intense.
I'm a very deep person. I think that's the thing. Like, I'm just very, like, secretive. Like, I don't like people getting, like, I don't know. I just don't like people to be aware of how I feel, what I'm thinking. I like to be kept to myself. And like Betsy said, I can come off pretty aggressive, like on the defensive side. I'm a very passionate person, but I think before I used to use like astrology and my horoscope as an excuse to like, as to explain to like why I was the way I was, like aggressive and so. But you know, now that we're healing and now we're more aware, now we realize that it's just how we react to our trauma. We all react differently
Yes.
on our trauma, and
So
yeah,
I don't think we actually answered the question
I
directly.
know.
In what way are we most different?
We're different in everything. Just straightforward, different in everything, different in
I mean,
likings.
not, I want to say we, okay, I want to say that we are similar in some things. I want to say that we're most different, I guess, in our
Material likings.
in our actual like style, I want to say, because I feel like she is more simple, she likes to be comfy, our styles are very different.
Yes.
And I honestly, like, I can get ready even just to be at home, because I like to do my makeup and that type of thing. She rarely does her makeup, which is good, like either
Yeah.
or is fine. I can also be without makeup, but I'm a little more like, I just tend to dress up more just because, I don't know, that's just how I am. I'm not trying to do anything.
I feel like it's I
Just
don't know.
me, you know?
I feel like it's a younger sibling thing, and maybe it could just be me. Because I feel like other like girls that I've like met who do have sisters, like the majority of the time, it's usually the older sibling who's like more like fucked up, I guess, and then or like they're more like, I guess you can say, reserved, or like they're more
What it may,
tomboyish.
I want to
I
say it may
guess.
vary, because I was reading my chart the other day, my astrology
I
chart.
forget, but to go straight off of astrology, and like I'm like still getting used to this. Like I do go based off of astrology, but I am a very logical person too. So sometimes
Yeah.
it's like it shifts back and forth.
Yeah, that's true. She's very logical. I was reading my chart, and it literally said how I'm literally like, it just, that's how I am. Like, it's in my chart. Like, I just dress up. I dress nice just without trying to. It's just my style, I guess.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys might not think that I don't dress nice. I don't know. Sorry, sis. But like, like that. I guess that's it. Literally said in my chart that I'm kind of like extra. I am extra, actually.
Yeah, she has jewelry everywhere. She gotta have her jewelry on, her makeup. She's always doing her hair. She's always wearing cute outfits. Even if she's staying at home, she's always just like, it makes me feel good.
Passing
like,
the vacuum on, like dressed up and everything.
and I'm like, you know what? You do you, sis. But like, I'm just very comfortable. Like, I enjoy being in my sweats and my sweatshirts, my grandma sweaters, my ponchos, my
And don't get me
blankets.
wrong, me too. I'm like, I'll bum out a good amount of times too,
Yeah.
but I feel like I just go based off my feelings. Like, if I feel that I don't want to dress up, I'll be in my sweats, I'll be in something baggy. But if I truly feel like, oh, I want to wear this today, it literally goes off my mood. Just goes off my mood. It's
No.
weird. I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like I do put effort into like when I want to. I do put effort into like the way I dress and present myself. But I feel like it's just very different. Like my likings are just very different. Like my nice clothes are like gym nice clothes. Like you don't see
Athletic clothes.
Yeah, like you won't see me at the gym actually wearing like a whole gym set.
You want
Never.
proof, please?
I'm literally
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do actually. I literally like I'm at the gym with a big ass oversized t-shirt and like maybe some old tights and old shoes, and that's my outfit. And then my nice clothes to go out is literally like athletic clothes, like the tight little like sweaters, athletic sweaters with little zip up right here, and then like the pink ties, like the
And
shoes.
she looks cute. She looks cute.
It's a class fit. I like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine. I think both ways are fine.
Yeah.
It just depends on the person. But I just think we're most different in that way. And like another thing, I want to say this, like
I feel like we're different in a
so
lot
many
of things.
things.
Like I feel like our values, our tastes, like our priorities more than anything.
Yeah.
Or like what we. Well, no, I feel
Not
like
the
our
priorities.
priorities kind of go like. I just feel like our
Hand in hand.
interests more, not
Yeah,
our
our
priorities,
interests.
more like our interests, like
'Cause,
what
like-
we prioritize for ourselves.
Yeah. Because, like, for example, I've always loved to eat. Like, I'll eat and I can eat. I can eat, dude. Like, I'll eat a lot. And she will forget to eat throughout the
Yeah.
day. Like, I don't understand.
I
I
know
wake
it's-
up in the morning already planning what I'm gonna eat for the whole day.
I know it's not just me, but like I know it's probably not healthy, but I swear to God, it's like I forget to eat. Like I feel like my head's constantly always like thinking, and it's always like on. Like the minute I wake up, like I'm not thinking about eating. The minute I wake up, I'm like, okay, I gotta get up. I gotta go to the gym. When I get to the gym, I have to do this. I have to do that. If anything, I feel like when I do finally get hungry, and if I have a busy day, I feel like eating is just like I don't know how to explain it. Like it's literally just like a weight, I guess you could say. Like it's just something in the way. I'm just like, oh, like a
Like,
waste.
oh, I had to eat.
Yeah, like a waste of time. Like, oh fuck, like great, like I have to eat now because I'm hungry. But like if I eat, like I feel like I'm wasting time eating. If that makes sense. Like I know that's weird. It's weird, but like
I
know,
could never.
I know I'm not the only one. Like I just forget to eat.
I know. I've seen people that say no. Actually, my significant other, he actually forgets to eat a lot of the time too. He's literally like, he doesn't eat. Like he started eating like before he would eat like small ass portions, and I would eat more than him. So now he only eats a lot, but when he's with me, because I make him eat.
Yeah, because he had to learn how to eat with you.
Cause I can eat. I'll be craving everything. Sorry, I'm already grabbing the Cheeto.
Okay, you see me, like, you see how Betsy's, like, eating, just in general, just, like, watching us? Oh, sorry, if you guys are, like, listening to us on Spotify and Apple, go watch us on our YouTube, because this would make
I
a lot...
forgot to say that.
Because this would make a lot more sense if you would watch our YouTube, but, like,
Yeah,
just,
you hear me chewing.
just seeing us, like, well, yeah, just hearing Betsy chew, and just seeing us how Betsy's eating, and, like, I kind of just pick... I'm very, like, I get full easily. Like, not only do I forget to, like, eat, but then when I do eat, like, I just eat a little bit, and, like, I'm full. Like, I'm over it. Like, I'll eat half of something, a small portion. And then, like, my mom and sister be like, that's all you're gonna eat? You're done? And I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I'm full. Like, I gotta keep doing what I'm doing. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll eat, like, once or twice a day. Twice a day. I try to keep it at twice a day just to stay, like, a healthy habit, and not starve myself. But...
I don't know,
twice a
Mom.
day.
I'm so passionate about food.
She is.
I don't know. Anyways.
Okay, let me pick a card. Okay, let me eat my Cheeto.
Let me grab some. So I guess my final answer to that is that we're different in many ways. Too.
Yeah, very different. Bro. Why can't I get one out?
Come on, sis.
Why do I always have the hardest time?
Because the universe is trying to choose the right one for you, sis. The right question.
Thanks, sis. Alright. Oh, finally, another one. A different one. A deep card. Okay. So I got a deep card. It says, if you could pick one age to be forever, what age would you pick? Why? Oh my god, these are such good questions. You know what? Oh, before I answer this question, I actually have an idea. What I'm gonna end up doing is, with these questions that we answered, I'm gonna put them off to the side, and then I'm gonna put them on Wisdom. So if you guys don't know about the app Wisdom, we just got our podcast onto Wisdom, and it's like a new app, and I actually really like it. So it's like a community where like all podcasters can go and basically answer questions from like their audience who listens to them, who has the same app, or like other podcasters like ask each other like different questions, and you respond in audio. And so like that way you interact with not only like your subscribers and your listeners, but other podcasters, and you guys can like collab together as well. And so I think it's a really cool thing. You can even ask yourself questions and then answer it, and I think it's really cool. So I'm actually gonna put these
And you
questions
can
aside.
ask us questions. If
Yes.
you guys are in Wisdom,
You can
ask us questions.
Yeah, make an account. It's free. Look for us, and then you could just ask us questions
And we'll answer
there, and then
them.
we'll answer in audio.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna put these questions aside. I'm gonna post them on Wisdom if you guys want to recap on that too, or check it out. Go ahead. So back to my question. I'll say, if you could pick an age to be forever, what age would you pick? Why? Okay, I'm trying to remember. Definitely in like my childhood. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. It's
That's
hard.
a question. That's a hard question.
Because being a kid, it was great being a kid. You didn't have to worry about anything.
Mm-hmm.
And then high school was terrible too. But then, like, once you got out of high school, things were good. But you know what? I'm gonna stick. I'm gonna stick with 18.
Yeah.
18.
18? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, I don't. I'm thinking it from a point as in like, okay, I'm gonna be like 18. You're legal to do whatever you want in Mexico, right? I'm not thinking about here, because I wanted to trip to Mexico and I like fell in love after. So, like, I for sure will be visiting Mexico. I want to retire there eventually because it's so beautiful over there and the lifestyle is just great. But anyways, so I'm thinking it from a perspective like if I was 18, I'd be wanting to live in Mexico, live there forever my whole life, because over there you're still young, your body's still okay, and then you're old enough to go ahead and drink, gamble, or do all those things or whatever. You get a house, and I feel like it's enough to live like a peaceful, youthful life. Plus, I feel like I was
Forever?
yeah. Well, I feel like I was like glowing too during that age. Like when I was 18, I was glowing. I felt like even now, like I'm only how old am I? I'm only 24, and like I feel like I already have like 1, 2 wrinkles right here in the middle of my forehead, and it bugs me, and I can't not like ignore it. So
I see.
yeah. So for me, 18.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do I have to answer that question?
I don't know. I didn't answer the last question with you.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you answered the question.
I was gonna say like preschool age.
Of course you were.
Because I didn't know shit. Like, I don't even remember. Like, you're not really aware. Like, you're just kind of happy. You're just a happy baby, and you're, like, pure, I guess. And all you care about is, like, eating and sleeping and playing forever. You don't really have to deal with true emotions, I guess. Just, like, some here and there. That's it.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, for me, I chose 18 because I feel like as a kid, like, I don't know, you don't really have, like, freedom. Like, you're going based. Like, you have to do, like, whatever it is that your parents are asking you for. And at least 18, like, you're an adult legally. So, that's why. Too. Because I remember, like, being small is, like, cool and all. And I was going to choose, like, maybe around, like, 7, 8 ages. But then I realized how I felt. Like, I'm like, this is not fair. I want freedom. Those ridiculous moments where you say you're going to run away from home and you take your little backpack, your little, like,
Then
Dora
you're
backpack.
right. Yeah, then you're right, because you thought it. You see, she thinks much deeper.
I do.
Into
I think
everything.
far ahead into everything. I think, like, into the future. Like, I'm always thinking ahead. So.
I'm so sorry, guys. I love these chips. I just keep eating.
And then actually going into that, yeah. I think that's, like, another thing. We're, like, so different as well. We were talking about it the other day, you and me. where it was like I feel like I'm always like thinking ahead. I'm always thinking deeper and like the what decision to make now or what I choose now, like how that's gonna affect me in the future. And Betsy's just more like present moment and more like I trust this present moment. I trust that whatever I'm doing right now is gonna lead me to wherever I have to be. You know?
Yeah, it's because, like, she does definitely think, like, really, really deep into things.
Too far deep that I feel like sometimes like I give myself anxiety, if that makes sense. Like I would literally like think about the well, at least before. Now like I'm a lot better. Like you said, we're healing, we're on this journey. So I don't have that
It's a process.
anxiety. Yeah, I don't have that really I don't really have that anxiety anymore. But before for sure it was just like a when I would constantly think of the future, like I was thinking of like all the possibilities, like even worst case scenarios. So like you start thinking of all the worst case scenarios, just like oh my god, and then you start freaking yourself out, and you give yourself anxiety, and you're just living like your life based off of like a fear, you know. And before I used to be scared of the future, and like now I like I'm looking in a way where like I look forward to it as long as I'm careful with the decisions and everything that I make now. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I just think I have like very, I don't know. I wouldn't say that I'm not deep because I definitely
She is.
am.
You are very deep.
I have
Yeah.
like strong emotion. I have really strong emotions for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like it's my Cancer moon too that makes me have like really strong emotions because I do everything based off emotion. And sometimes it's not good because honestly it brought me problems. Like I think I talked about this in the Christmas special how like me and my well I'll just get into this because
Yeah,
I
just
talked
get
about
into it.
it like the last Christmas special.
Update them. I'm pretty sure that you haven't seen.
You're probably
I'm
so
pretty sure you guys
confused.
seen her TikToks. If you guys haven't, go see her TikToks.
Yeah. So basically, in the last special, I talked about how me and my relationship was having some issues, and it took like a good 4 days. Like we took a good 4 days of like of a break. I broke up with him, um, and then we reconciled. Everything's good now, but I had to go through like a whole like kind of like revelation. I had to go through a whole realization, and like in order for me to go through a whole realization I had to feel everything because I was letting my heart was breaking. I was so sad. I was crying every
She
single
was
day.
yeah. She was like there'd be random moments where she just break
Start
down.
crying.
Like we're being like in the kitchen, like cutting
Yeah.
something, getting some snacks, watching the show, and then she'd be like. I was like, Betsy, why are you crying?
And it's because I'm so comfortable and just feeling my emotions that I don't care
Yeah.
to cry. Like I'll just cry whatever I feel because if I don't take it out, me siento like I get anxiety. Actually, I just get anxiety if I don't
You
take
see,
it
and
out.
she's comfortable with her like emotions and crying and all that. And like I've never been comfortable with my emotions. Like the minute like I start crying, I'm just like, don't look at me. Leave me alone.
Or you try to swallow them.
Yeah, or like you try to like hide them or like swallowing is like that big lump in your throat that you feel. Yeah, that's all your fucking trauma and the emotions you're trapping in your body.
That's why some
literally.
people have thyroid problems
Yes.
too. Because oh my god, we're getting
My
off track.
brother has thyroid problems.
We're getting on track. Oh, that leads to another episode, guys.
Everything
Anyways,
connects.
Everything connects. Anyways, point is, I was really sad. To be able to like realize things, I really had to go through like all the emotions and just feel it all. So that's my advice. If you guys are honestly like going through something, I would just advise you to do your best to like feel every emotion because that's the only way you can truly grow or realize things if you had to go through it. Because that's also part of healing. Anyways, point is, when I was doing that, I had a realization and I realized that I am like the root. Obviously, like I'm the root of the problem to what was happening. Basically what was happening was that I felt that like it was never enough. I guess like my partner was never giving me enough energy or like time. And honestly, it's not as it seems, guys. I swear. I think I'm just too extra. I'm too, like, exaggerated. And even my astrology chart, my cuñado's nodding his head right now. My astrology chart literally said that I'm too extra also in, like, relationships. Like, I need basically a lot. And I'm not saying that my partner doesn't give me, oh, dude, this dude gives me like every second that he fucking can of his energy and time of his day. But the thing is, I'm a brat too. Like, come on. Like,
Number
but
one princess brat.
like if
Literally.
I'm being honest, but I honestly, this stems from trauma. Like, because my reactions are very like similar to my mother's reactions without wanting to or like even realizing
Both of
it.
us too. Like we both
Yeah.
carry like trauma qualities from my mother.
And it's because we grew up seeing that kind of behavior. So, like, you know, unconsciously, we do pick that up from our parents, those behaviors, those reactions, and we carry that especially onto our intimate relationships, our
Yeah.
relationships with our partners. And I honestly never was able to own up to it, and that's that I thought that I'm like the most honest and like vulnerable person, like I'll be able to own up to it. But like I remember my significant other would always tell me like, oh, you never own up to anything. He's like, I'll tell you, because he's really sweet. Like, he'll tell me something, but he'll just say it once and he'll say it very nicely. But I felt like I would always shut him down, be like, no, like, I'm not like that. Like, what are you talking about? And Lori's like that too. She has the same reaction because I've
I'd be
heard
like,
her.
no, I'm just blah 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 blah, and I have an
Exactly.
excuse and response
Uh-huh.
for it.
That's what he would tell me all the time, and I would like brush it off. I'm like, no, like, basically, like, brush him off all the time and not own up to my things, and my reactions are very
Because I'm
exaggerated.
perfect.
Yeah, basically. That's what he told me when we talked. He's like, it's because you think you're perfect. I'm like, no, I don't. I just
I know my significant other has told me that before too. He's like, oh, you just think you're perfect. I'm like, no, I don't. I mean, yeah,
I
but
just think I do things right, okay?
yeah, I just think I'm always right, and then my way is better than yours.
Yeah. But yeah, so like basically I had to own up to that. Be like, hey, like, you're not being in your most feminine energy because you're bringing in your trauma into this relationship unconsciously without noticing. So like, in a way, I felt like I was draining him, and like things that I wanted weren't exactly being done the way I wanted or the way I wish, or the right way, I guess.
Yeah.
In his part. But I think it's just truly because I was draining him, and like just putting myself in his shoes. It's like, why would you want to like do that for your significant other if your significant other is always telling you, oh, it's not enough, you're like not seeing what you do, you know what I mean? And like, I had to own up to that, because I kept blaming him for everything. Like, that's very similar. That's what I grew up seeing too with my mom. She would always blame my dad for everything, and like, that's what I was doing. Like, I started blaming him for everything, like it's his fault, and I would exaggerate every little thing like that he would do. It was just like a big exaggeration. And like, he's very patient and like very like, he loves me a lot. Like, he puts up with a lot, but like, he wouldn't tell me, so like, when your partner doesn't tell you, like, he would tell me, but he'll tell me once and he won't tell me again. Like, he doesn't like.
It's because then, like, when they don't feel comfortable, like, telling you that, it's because they don't feel, like, I don't want to say they don't feel safe, but I feel like they just don't feel comfortable telling you because they automatically already assume how you're going to react.
And they want to avoid problems.
Yes.
And that's what he told me.
Because that's all guys want to do.
Yeah,
Like, they
avoid
just want to avoid
issues.
problems. If they
Uh-huh.
stay quiet, it's because they want to avoid problems. If they're... Yeah, like actually, yeah, that's it. If they stay quiet, it's because they're avoiding
Avoiding
problems.
problems.
When they don't tell you anything, it's because they're just avoiding problems.
That's very
That's
true.
That's my dad's number one rule. I've been witnessing him be quiet the whole entire relationship to avoid problems. He's giving us the same advice. He's like, just don't say anything and avoid all problems.
Terrible advice though. Anyway, and I realized, okay, that's another thing. Like, I realized that, like, hey, like, I was like slowly falling into a cycle like that I would see in my own parents' relationship, like, unconsciously. And I had to break out of that, and that had to happen, like, that whole period, because I felt like these were things that were adding up over a period of time. And I eventually, like, this had to happen. And like, I also had a realization too, because in the beginning, I just want to explain this. In the beginning of my relationship, which was like 2 years ago, it was when I was actually really deep into like my spiritual side. I was like reading so much and like learning a lot, and I was very in touch, like more, I don't know, like just in a different way, in a new way. So I was applying a lot of these like things that I knew to my relationship. For example, like I would never say that my partner was doing something wrong. I would actually praise him for all the good things that he would do, because that would make him do even more good things for me. And whenever he would do something bad, like I would always avoid the words like you. Like it's never good to like say you to your partner, like you're doing this, you're doing that. I would always have to say like, oh, I feel like this, or like there's just different ways to like manage and say things better and like handle situations better. And I used to do that like in the beginning. And then I feel like, as a relationship goes on, as time goes on, you start to lose that a little bit.
It's because you get comfortable.
You get comfortable.
You get comfortable in your relationship. Mm-hmm. And you start, and I mean on both ends, you guys start to see like what your limits are. Like how much, like, or you guys get into like this routine, or you guys just get to know each other so well that you guys know how to either like push each other's buttons, you guys know how to manipulate each other, you guys know how to, I don't know, you guys just know everything about each other. You guys know each other's habits, you guys know the reactions, the triggers, everything. And it's like a bittersweet. It's either like you get a hold of all this person's like own person, like you get this knowledge, for example, you get this knowledge of all this person's like everything, like who they are and what they are and what they come with. And like and unfortunately majority of us do this without realizing it, because we have trauma, all of us have trauma, but like we abuse it, you know what I mean? Like we use it against them, like not only them but us, like everyone, like you're so comfortable with, you're finally giving yourself to this person. And in a way, I guess, like, I know a lot of people don't see it that way, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, no, yeah, like, this person's giving you their all, right? And
in a healthy relationship.
And for you to, like, I guess you could say in a way, like, you know how they are, you manipulate the situations to make sure things go your way. Or you get into this habit, for example, in Betsy's case, where he would give Betsy everything she wanted. And in a way, like, Betsy's already a spoiled brat. You know, and he just fed into her more, like, spoiled bratness, so she became into a spoiled brat. But I wasn't going to tell you anything, you know, because if I was over here going to tell you, hey, Betsy, you're kind of a spoiled brat, you're going to tell me, what the fuck? You don't know what you're talking about? Yeah. So that's why, same thing. You don't say anything to avoid problems, and eventually you're going to end up learning it. So.
Yeah, honestly. I did, but...
So, guys, look at it that way. Don't abuse what your partner has allowed you to see of themselves. You know?
But I think it has a lot to do just with like your partners in general, or if you actually have a healthy relationship. Because I want to say this, because it's just, let me just say that not just anyone will come back and try to like work on it. A lot of the time things just don't work out. Like people won't actually like stay and fix things, or stay and actually try to be understanding, because they also carry their own trauma, you know. But like I want to say, like, I'm actually very grateful for the kind of significant other that I have, because he's very patient and he is so willing to like to work on things, work on himself, work on the relationship, and really give it that attention. And like he listens, like when I tell him like, like we should start reacting different, we need to work on this and that, like he truly agrees with me. And like immediately there we see the change, and like he just works with me, you know, like we just work together and like building and creating and healing together. That like that's also a blessing, and I'm so like grateful for that, because not just in any kind of relationship does that happen, you know.
Yeah.
So I just want to say that I'm grateful. I know we're saying I'm a spoiled brat, but like
period.
Oh. what was that?
The chip.
Why'd you drop it?
I don't know, I'm trying to be dramatic.
Oh my god. Not you hitting it off the ground.
Who cares?
Oh my god. But yeah, I just want to say that. Anyways, that's like I guess a recap of like what I went through. I went through Christmas hella sad. I was crying, but now we're good. Now we're better. I heard. I'm pretty sure it's part of the Mercury retrograde because it starts today. So today's actually December 29th.
Yeah, dude. You could feel that shit. We went out today, and everybody out here on one.
Wait, can I say
There's so many plumbing issues going on.
Plumbing issues. Yeah.
I don't know why, but literally today, like we had plumbers this morning because they're working on some pipe down there because it's like making our kitchen sink. Long story short, whatever. We might have to be kicked out of our apartment again.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Anyways,
Yes.
we'll come back to that. But then, where did we go? Where did we go? We went to
The gym.
No, we didn't. We went to King Taco. We went to go get masa for the tamales, right?
Oh, we did.
My mom's making some tamales for New Year's. So we went to King Taco and to get the masa. And then we went to Tierra Mia. Tierra Mia didn't have any plumbing issues. And then we went to the Dollar King. Me and Betsy went to the gym. Oh, we went to the gym. We went to the gym. And
That's what I said. I literally just said that.
sorry, I had to come back to it. We went to the gym. And we went in the locker room and the restrooms were like closed off. And I was like, what the heck? And I usually always have to pee before I start my workout. And, I was like, whatever. I'm just not going to think about it. I was like, you don't have to pee. You don't have to pee. So I went to go continue my workout. Luckily, Betsy wasn't feeling well. She was getting some stomach cramps.
Luckily, I wasn't feeling it. Did you hear that, guys?
I mean, in a good way because we were only like 40. Yeah, we only did like 40, 50. Yeah, we did like 45 minutes
45 minutes, for sure.
We did 45 minutes in. And I needed to pee. I had been drinking water. I exercised. I needed to pee. And then I went back inside the locker room. Oh, no. I tried going back inside the locker room and they closed it off completely. And I was like, I left my stuff in there. What am I going to do? And then the nice plumber guy, he's like, do you need to grab your stuff? And I'm like, yes, I do. Thank you.
The nice plumber.
And then so I had to pee already. But then me and Betsy still had to go run errands. So I was like, whatever. Me aguanto. I'll like hold it. And then we went to the Dollar King, right? Go to the Dollar King and I'm like, wow, I really had to pee. And then there was like a bunch of people out just in general. The line was long. And then I was like, okay, let me go to Vaughn's and see if they're doing okay. And then I go to Vaughn's, out of order, out of service, the freaking bathroom. And then I was like, no. And then I was like, I'll just wait again. I went back to Dollar King, found Betsy. And then when there's like a Rite Aid next to her, she was like, go to the Rite Aid. And I was like, watch it. I was like, watch her go to the Rite Aid and their bathroom not be available too. I was about to drive my ass all the way back home just to go pee.
I told her, I was like, dude, I always count on Rite Aid. For some reason, Rite Aid's bathrooms always be coming in clutch, dude.
When you need them the most, they're there.
24 hours. For real, they are 24 hours, Rite Aid.
Oh my gosh, and then car accidents. Dude, our manager, bro, his car, I guess like the garbage truck came and
from the city,
and I don't know, he was parking and I guess like they hit his car and then like it squished his whole front. I don't know. And then the people out here driving like I don't know. They're driving out here like they don't care about their life. Literally.
No, for real, that's true. But another thing, I've noticed that a lot of people are breaking up. I don't know, it's the Mercury retrograde. There's a lot of learning for people to do. I broke up for 4 days. I had a whole revelation. Thank you, universe, for guiding me. Because we're growing. But it's part of the Mercury retrograde. That's what it's for. I know certain signs are more affected. I think it's like Aries, Libra, Gemini, and I think it's Virgo that's mostly affected in this.
Yeah, I've been
retrograde.
And I'm not even gonna say anything. I was about to be like, I've been chilling. Every time I say I've been chilling,
oh my god,
some shit always happens during this time of Mercury retrograde.
Okay.
So I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm gonna go about this with such a positive mindset. We're good. We're fine.
but you know what's funny is because I think we are like going back to like this whole thing. I think we are gonna have to like leave our house for I don't know how long.
Yeah.
We're gonna I don't know if we're gonna get a hotel. I have no idea what's gonna happen, but like we're gonna probably be in a smaller confined space with our parents. So, and the way that goes, like this has happened before.
It happened before
2 times already.
this year.
Oh, was it?
No, it was last year.
Last year.
No, it was last year.
Was it?
Year. No, it was last year for sure.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was last year. We got kicked out of our apartment because They found mold within the walls of our restroom.
Ay,
Oh,
ay.
our
Hold
mother
on.
was
Mom's
calling.
calling. I think she's gonna call me right now. Give me one
She's gonna
second.
be like, the probably podcast. No, she's calling me again.
She's calling me again.
She's trying to FaceTime
FaceTime?
me.
I'll FaceTime her.
Damn. Sorry, guys.
Give me 1 second, guys. Let me.
We'll get this on the podcast. No worries.
Hello?
Ma,
Yeah.
what happened? Why are you calling Lori? Because we're recording right now.
Because I wanna ask her something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What's up, Mom?
Lori, no encontré chones. Pero, hey,
Yeah.
encontré.
Don't tell me you find a piece of clothing that I'm gonna love.
No, encontré. Mira, esto para.
Flip the camera, Ma.
Mom, flip the camera.
What is
Oh, the bralettes?
Oh.
Ya, pero mira, son small. I don't know si te van a quedar.
Usually, what am I?
Yeah, you're fine.
Am I small or am I a medium?
Mira. Small.
I think they're lovely, you know?
I like those. Those are nice. I think
And
they
then
should
you
fit
can
me.
adjust them.
If they're adjustable, I'll take them.
No son adjustable, son de esos que.
Oh.
Oh, they're just stretchy? That's okay then. I think those should fit me though.
Small.
Mom, did you find anything for me?
Pues sí, te encontré, pero déjame te enseño.
¿Pero qué?
Pero me dejas termino con Lori y ahorita te enseño.
Bueno.
Mira, Lori, ¿ya sabes qué ponerte?
That's a cute yellow cardigan.
I have this one. It's a yellow one. Or I have this green one.
Ooh, wait. Can I see the green
This
one?
is
Can you
long
back
one.
up a bit?
This is more long,
Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's
or
really cute.
this one is short.
Oh,
I
that
actually
one
like
looks
the yellow
comfy.
one.
That looks
Okay.
comfy.
It's more like grandma vibes. I love it.
And it's soft. Eso es caliente.
Even better.
Okay, Mom, my turn, What happened?
Entonces te agarro los estos, ¿ves, Lori?
Yes,
said
please.
yeah.
Yes, mother.
Y el suéter.
Yeah, the sweater. Yes, thank you.
Okay. How about the wash? So, I didn't find any.
She's at Ross.
Encontré,
Marshalls.
Oh, Marshalls.
encontré estos,
Ajá.
medium size.
Ajá. That's it?
Esto. Trae,
Ma. ¿Y bra?
no encontré, este. Pues no encontré.
What do you mean?
Bras no encontré este, no sé si lo quieras.
Mamá, es que my outfit, Ma. I can't wear it ni para usarlo abajo.
I know you can wear it the next day.
The next day.
She said you don't need to love this shirt.
Damn. What's going on? I said, what's going on? Ma, really? There's no bras at all. Red.
Ay, pero no es tu size.
¿Cómo, Ma?
What she's telling you.
Sí,
¿Qué pasó? Come on.
te vas a poner el de encima que te agarro algo.
¿Cómo? No, ya tengo mi outfit, Ma. Te enseñé.
Todo con encima también.
Como, sí, pues tengo mi, I'm gonna wear my white coat. Ma, just get me something with the B cup. Get like a 36B or something.
Ok, va, pues te voy a agarrar ese.
¿Ah?
Te voy a agarrar entonces ese,
¿Cuál?
el de pica.
Sí, mama, thank you. Just whatever B cup, and with the if you find strapless, but if not, a regular strap is fine, I guess.
Betsy, ¿no te gusta este?
No ma, ya tengo mi outfit.
Ay, no, pero estaba para el siguiente día, ¿no?
Oh, that's cute.
Es el shorts.
Oh, is it comfy? Does it look comfy?
Yeah, it's comfy. It's comfy. It's short.
Oh, está bonito.
Yeah, it's the it's
Huh? Okay, ma, ahorita te llamo.
I don't know, pero no sé si sí lo quieres.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Este cuesta 12.90.
Oh, shit, that's not bad. Ma, pero no lo necesito.
No, pero si te lo vas a poner, si no.
No, it's okay. Mejor no. It's fine. I have already a sweater that I was thinking to wear too.
Bueno,
Thanks, ma.
pero no.
Okay. Bye, mama. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow. All right. Sorry
Sorry.
for that long interruption. How long did you take on the phone? How long did we take on the phone with her?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to see the time.
Okay, well, point is, our mom called us because she's getting us, like you heard. Yeah, I don't know if you heard or not, but she's getting us chonis. You know?
Wait, going into that, like we forgot to talk about this in the beginning. Yes.
I thought we were going to get into it already, but this was perfect. Our mom calling us about our chonis.
I know. So, the Latino traditions, bro. On New Year's.
I know we're not the only ones
so
wearing
many.
yellow underwears, a red bra, or red underwears, yellow, whatever.
Whatever you want to attract in your life. Lighting the yellow candle, red candles, white candles, green candles, all those candles. Throwing lentils in your wallet.
Throwing the the bucket of agua afuera out your door.
Yeah.
Sweeping the front door.
Sweeping the front door.
Hola, maletas. You guys want to
Yeah.
travel? I think they say walk around your house or walk like down the street and back.
Run around your house with the
luggage.
With the luggage.
Oh, you gotta run.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And then
That's what I'm trying to do this year.
Oh, the grapes. You do 12 grapes, 12
yeah.
wishes every year
Yeah.
with champagne. Or you know the one on TikTok where they say to eat the grapes under the table if you want a good love life, I guess. Or to attract the boyfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
I
on TikTok they've been
didn't know
doing
that
that. Yeah, to eat grapes if you're like single and you want a boyfriend.
Oh my god.
Yeah, to eat 12 grapes under the table. Lighting the candles, the lentils are in your wallet is supposed to attract money. Also, putting the money in your bra or something like that.
Really?
Yeah, I forgot. Mom made us do something like that last year where she put like $1 or something in her. I don't know exactly what she did, but that's supposed to
it's
attract money.
it's like $1 and like they roll it up and they put a little like red like bow on it and something like that. Oh yeah, and I don't know who else does it, but I see my parents be writing some like numbers and letters like on the door at the front door.
True.
I know because our Asian neighbors do the same thing. I was always like, I didn't ask. I never asked, but
I know
that be looking like some brujeria stuff. But you know, no, I know it's not. I know it's just our upbringing and culture.
It's our ¿cómo se dice? Creencias, like our beliefs.
Yeah.
Our beliefs. But the lighting the candles, you light red for amor, for love. You light white for paz or tranquilidad, so peace and tranquility.
She hasn't done her job these past few years, but I'm kidding.
Oh my god, stop.
I'm kidding. Not me being so dramatic.
Yellow for like abundance. Yellow is abundance, I guess, in all kinds.
Oh.
And then green is for money specifically. So you light them right at 12, right? When it hits 12, New Year. The water is like to clean out the bad old energy from your house.
Yeah.
And then same thing with the sweeping. You like sweep out the last year. And then what else? I think that's it. I think the 12 grapes I already said for the wishes. But yeah, those are some like nachones. You said
chonis. Yeah, nachones.
Yeah, so you're supposed to wear them, I guess, New Year's Eve and going into the new year with them. So you're bringing that, I guess, with you.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to like, I guess each color that you wear has a significance. So if you wear something, that it's supposed to bring you that for the next year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I know, man, but you about to see me this year with my agua de canela. I'm walking around the house,
Bruh.
cleansing all that shit. I don't know. That's not a tradition. I don't
It's
know.
a whole other thing.
It's a whole nother thing. I'm just trying to cleanse the house, man.
The last time I did that, oh my goodness, did shit go down?
Even our mother had to leave. She left to Arizona.
Oh my goodness. It's all for the better, guys. It's all for the good. All for the good.
Yeah. But guys, yeah. I mean, well, you guys heard our mom a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
This is a daily conversation with our mother. We love our mother so much.
We
Even though we talk
do.
about like our
Yeah.
parents and their
Their
traumas, we still love our parents so much. And whenever we are like good with them, we try to be good with them for as long as we can until another trigger comes.
Yeah. But yeah, we're loved. We are loved. Don't think that we grew up in like in a completely abusive household. We are loved by our parents.
We are. We're just healing, guys. We're being aware.
Yes,
being
it's just we're breaking cycles, guys.
Yeah.
We're trying to break generational traumatic cycles that reoccur. Like, I think it's a theme that you see in generations. Like, say your grandparents have a certain trauma, they carry that on, and it's just a whole thing, you know.
And it's hard. I mean, for those of you who know what I'm talking about when we say like, oh, like if you grew up with emotionally immature parents, it's just like, I don't know how to explain it. Like I continue to always tell Betsy, and I feel pretty sure like I'm not the only one who feels this way. I was like, but it sucks because like there's situations like you love your parents so much, and like you're aware that they carry their own trauma that wasn't their fault as well. You know, they didn't choose to have that trauma or that baggage, and they didn't mean to put that trauma onto you. And like even though it still upsets you, because I think it's because at the end of the day it still triggers you. Like you're still being like, at least like me, I like it still triggers me things here and there, especially since like our own parents aren't even healed yet. But it sucks because like I always tell myself like I don't want to feel this way like about my mom. Like when she acts a certain way or she triggers me, like we go like head to head. Like it's a toxic, it becomes into a toxic environment. And then I always tell like my significant other too, I was like, I don't want to feel this way like about my mom or my parents. Like I'm like, for me it's like a confusing feeling. It's like you love them so much, but yet you're so like upset with them at the same time because of the hurt they continue to like, or their trauma that they keep reflecting onto you. And you can't help but like be triggered and be hurt and be upset. And I feel like I have every right to be upset, but like it's just, that's what I mean. Like it sucks to be in a situation like that. I know I'm not the only one who understands his feelings. Yeah. Like someone else has to be out there who understands exactly what I'm talking about, where it's like, yes, your parents are toxic, but you still love them so much, and you don't like to feel this way, but yet you still come off a certain way towards them. But like it's not that you're like proud of it, or it's not like that you want to be this way towards them. It's just how it comes out, and that's just trauma. It's just because of trauma.
It's true.
Trauma on both ends, and that's why
but
healing is so important.
Yeah, and it's so important to acknowledge it, and even like starting with just understanding that it is a trauma, because just with that, like it helps you a lot. It's better than just feeling confused.
Yeah.
Or feeling like, oh, like kind of lost about your feelings and not understanding exactly why you have anxiety, why you react a certain way.
Yeah.
And it's just always important, even just to start off with acknowledging like, hey, this is a trauma, because from there you can just grow and just learn from it, you know. And it's true, it's not easy, and it's not one day to another you're magically healed, you know. Like it's a process, because me and Lori have been talking about our traumas for a while, but like it's not until we're actually living a certain situation where we're like, oh shoot, like we need to actually be better. Like you don't really realize exactly where you're having these triggers or your reactions are bringing up these things.
Like you just don't realize like how, well, just in general you don't realize how toxic you are, or how the situation is, until like you're in it and you start becoming like aware, you start like acknowledging it, you're just like, oh wait, like something's wrong,
I'm doing
like
something,
this is wrong. Like you know, I think once you get to a certain age as an adult, like, and they always say that you don't realize until you're there that you're like that you become into your parents. And I never understood that until now, where it's like, yeah, you're just in a reflection of your parents because you do what you saw growing up. You know, you whatever you saw growing up, you repeat the same things. Unfortunately, but that's why it's our job to kind of catch those things, be aware of them, break the cycles, and do better. But not only for us, but for like our future kids and the future generation. Because, damn, like imagine if everyone was just healed from their trauma. Do you know how many successful and
that gave me chills.
You know how happy like just the whole world would be. Like I know I sound like a freaking hippie, and I know my girls are probably right here like telling me like
and it's not a bad thing, guys. It's not a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing, but like you know you make fun of us sometimes like, oh my god, you're such a hippie, you're such a brujeria, me, and I'm just like, nah, dude, you don't get it. Like it's different once you actually start like the journey, you actually start putting time into yourself and like you start learning all these things and like actually healing, because the healing part is the hard part, but once you get through the healing part, it's so rewarding. You know what I mean? Like the universe literally rewards you, or God, or whoever it is that you believe in, it doesn't matter, but you get rewarded. And it just you feel 10 times better about yourself because you fucking did it, you know? Nobody else did it, you did it. So
yeah,
just putting that out there.
Yeah, I guess so.
We should answer one more question because you took so long on the phone with Mom. So
I'm so sorry. She was asking me questions.
But yeah, guys. Anyways,
just
let's see. This is a deep one. Okay, deep. Let me see. Yeah. If your house was burning down and you could only save one item, what would it be? Why?
Tell me why I've thought about that question
several
times.
I have thought about this question. You know how many times I've gone through my head where I'm just like, I gotta take at least 4 of my most important plushies.
Stop.
And then
this is one item. Say one item.
I know. And then I think about it and I'm just like, I don't know. I got some monies that I probably take.
Damn.
My plushies. It's because this is bear that I had since I was a kid, and it's like the most. But also, it's this elephant that my grandma gave me, that she gave me as a kid. Like I said, I'm a very deep person. I get attached to like sentimental things. So I don't know. What was the one thing? I'm like trying to think would be the most valuable for me.
For me, I would just say that I would take my mom's pink folder where we have all our birth
we probably should.
Where we have all our important
Social Security,
everything in that damn
You know
folder.
what? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I've been thinking.
No, you're completely. I'm thinking about my I'm thinking about my stuffed animals, man. Money. No, yeah, you're right. That blue folder. I have a blue folder. Mine's a blue folder where I keep all like documents, my birth certificate, social security number, all the important information.
I just say that because
I can't believe I completely forgot about that. I'm like over here thinking.
Like I know you could get it replaced, but damn, I would just grab it because that's a hassle to get any of those things again. Like I would just grab that thing and that's let's go. Well,
maybe it might be different when you're actually in like that moment.
I don't know. I still
God forbid, but you know.
God forbid, honestly.
But still, like, wow, I didn't even think about that.
She's like my plushie. I can't with her.
But yeah, guys. Oh my goodness, this is great.
Yeah, we're gonna end it off here.
Yes.
Happy New Year, guys. I hope you guys are coming into this year with so many good intentions and goals and positive energy. It might be a little rough because it's Mercury retrograde in the beginning. But
it's okay. We'll survive this. We've survived it plenty of times before.
And it's not a bad thing. It's for your growth. It's for just... Mercury retrograde only means that only positive things are coming after or during even.
Yes.
But I don't know.
It's all part of the journey.
It's part of the journey.
It's just the way you choose to view it and how you want to look at it. So every time Mercury retrograde comes, I'm always nervous, but I know and I'm excited for the future.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know after this it's only going to be rewarding.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Hope you guys are going in feeling good, feeling happy and excited about the new year coming up.
And I hope your new year brings you a lot.
The new year we're already in, because by the time this is posted, it's going to be 2023. So happy New Year, guys. How exciting.
I really hope this new year that we're in now brings you a lot of love, a lot of faith, a lot of hope,
Not abundance.
abundance, motivation, whatever it is that you need. I hope it brings it to you, and I hope we can help you guys throughout that process as well.
Yes,
So
and
we're gonna
listening.
end it off, and don't forget to subscribe right here on our
On
YouTube
YouTube.
channel. Follow us on Spotify, Apple, and Instagram at It's Not That Deep, It's Deeper.
And we are Las Sisters.
Last sisters. Oh, don't forget about Wisdom. The
Wisdom,
Wisdom
yes.
app, and ask us any questions. We'll put in a link for our Instagram as well. But yeah, I think that's it.
That's
We're gonna
it.
close it off.
Happy New Year's,
Happy
guys.
New Year's, guys. We'll see you next Trauma Thursday. All right. Bye.